Good morning to those who listen. It is January 9th, 2025, 12:22 a.m. And I don't even know if I want to talk about this. I don't know if I should talk about this. But let's just have a little kind of talk about this. All right, so let's just look at all the weird coincidences that happened. First off, we had, the high winds were coming in. So these high winds, they knew about it, that these high winds was coming in. But it's like the fire started right at around the same time that the winds started picking up, which is another weird coincidence. All these homeowners' policies for fire insurance were canceled right before all this stuff started happening. This is Dabu 777. There's like so many hundreds and hundreds of channels, news stations reporting all this. So this is like the news that's going on right now. But I saw one video of a woman who said her mom had a house there for 75 years and always had fire insurance just up until a couple weeks ago when they canceled. Now, somehow they must have known about something coming that was going to happen. Why would they suddenly cancel everybody's fire insurance?
Sound to me.
So we got
the local city of Los Angeles.
We got water problems. It's like that's another weird thing that was happening. Even the president-elect was talking about Newsom, saying that 7 years ago they were allocated $7 billion so they could have water for things like this, wildfires and stuff. But they didn't use any of the money to do anything with it. And now suddenly they're out of water. And magically, some weird coincidence, where all the water, the fire hydrants didn't have no water in them. All the fire hydrants are dry. What? I wish I could find that one photo. There's a photo. Well, there's lots of different photos of, total like all the houses burned down in one area on one block, and then the next block over, they're not touched. Trees, again, not touched. Somehow all the trees are surviving. Well, not all, but a lot of trees are surviving somehow. Weird. I saw a photo of, you see these cars that are totally burnt up. Shows the tires completely burnt and the windows and the windshields totally burnt out. Well, from all the past stuff with all this stuff that's been happening in California and, all these reports of, what temperature do you need to reach to actually burn the windows, the glass, the glass windows and the windshield. You need over 3,000 degrees to do that. I don't know. Just a weird bunch of coincidences. Here's another weird coincidence, too. They cut the fire department in LA, their funding by $17 million. Why would you do that? Supposedly the mayor was in Africa at the time and had to quickly come back. Coincidence after coincidence. It reminds me, if you look, it looks just like the same scenario as Maui. How they didn't have water? What are you doing with the water? Don't have water. Don't have, the fire department and the state don't have, water so they can put fires out? Really? Another strange coincidence here. Of course, look at the headline. You can't make this up. Los Angeles County Fire Department donates surplus equipment to Ukraine to aid first responders. Really? But, now there's reports that they don't have enough equipment. They don't have enough firefighters. They don't have enough water. But you're just going to give it away to another country. So how do these fires start? You get all kinds of weird stories. I heard one story of some guy lit a fire in his backyard, and one ember blew somewhere else and started all these fires. I don't believe that for a minute. And then you got this, oh, I can't say nothing about that. Oh, could that be it? Who knows? But, just... And meanwhile, our current president, he's supposedly sent over some aid because California is a state of emergency now. But then he has to interrupt to say that he's a grandfather. Oh, yeah, let's cut off the interview about, who cares about the people that are losing everything in California? Your house is burning down. Who cares about that? I'll just talk about my grandson. Come on. Really? So I don't know, man. It's just crazy. This is the Studio City. There was a 4-story house. This is live, by the way. Right now. I mean, by the time you see it, it won't be live. But it's live now. And I saw earlier where the building collapsed and fell down, and then a bunch of embers went up into the sky. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm not going to say, what it is, but I think we can all kind of, look inside and figure this out. Kind of, to me, it just seems too suspicious. Too many coincidences to just be natural. And it's not, I'll say one thing, it's not climate change. Come on. I'm trying to put that out there. It's climate change. Come on. It's I know, it's dry out there. They're saying, they didn't get much rain. Sure, didn't get much rain. It's dry out there. Here's another thing, too, that I think is really suspicious and coincidental. They have all this dry brush everywhere, dead trees everywhere, but they won't clear them out. The forest company is supposed to go in and deforest this, take and get rid of all the dead trees and all the dead brush. You don't leave it lying around.
There you go.
One of the reporters were saying that they went hiking and they noticed that all the trees were dead and dried up and all the brush was dry, and they said, oh, this would be perfect for a fire to spark up. Why would they leave that stuff there?
Exactly. That's going to be one more drop, and that one's going to be finished. But thankfully, they've got the luxury.
I think there's 5 different areas now.
Not nearly as bad of winds as we were dealing with earlier, but still
that are burning. 0% contained in all of them.
That the winds are still blowing. They're just very lucky right now that this is. It seems to be.
Oh, there's another weird thing too.
They don't have it under.
The high winds were yesterday and today. Well, now it's another day, but they're saying it's for it's supposed to calm down, like today and tonight into tomorrow, and then tomorrow afternoon and Friday, the high winds again coming in. So I don't know. It's just weird. Now all of a sudden, there's going to be more high winds coming in. All right, let me know what you think. Crazy stuff. Prayers going out for these people there. A lot of people, got injured, and a lot of people lost homes, lost possessions. So there's a lot of loss here, and a lot of sadness. So these people need our prayers. Thanks for watching. God bless.